Yo, what is up, everybody? Today we got Crusaders versus Entity. Crusaders being the new team on the block, with Entity being one of the veteran teams. I got my co-caster and Badger. What's up, Badger?
What's good, bro?
And this should be a fun one. As you can see, the bans are in. We got Crusaders banning Downfall and Bazaar. And we got Entity banning Cargo and Egress. Honestly, I expected for Entity to ban more maps, like newer maps, because I know they don't like practice as much often anymore. So I'd expect them to get rid of all the newer ones.
Yeah, but it seems like they didn't really want to do that this time.
Nah.
Because, I mean, with a new team like Crusaders, they don't really have much to go off of either, so they can't really ban for strength nor weakness.
There is not much footage on Entity's gameplay. This is one of their first casts in a while, actually.
Oh, is it?
It is. I think it's been season 16 was their last cast. So it's been a bit. It's been a bit. But we are getting to our first round on Suburbia. Here we go. We got, looks like, spread out defense. Two guys sitting in the back on a burning objective.
Yep, and it looks like we got two rushing on lane 4 there.
C4. Ooh.
Or moving more towards lane 4 or playground. I can't tell if they're gonna go to either.
Offense. Saying spread out 2-1, 2-2-1. First contact looking to be falling into belly. Right
there
here
in backyard.
Lane 2 with Section 8.
Looks like he's playing a little bit more reserved. A bit too cautious to push Tebby there, but
Switch with the utilities, landing short of Samurai, who's still behind that house. Dolan 6 in lane 1. Might catch. Oh no, Section 8. Oh, that is not the right button. Keep in mind, I have
got
not.
Tebby making it a 4v5 here.
Tebelli, yeah, just running into middle house, not checking all the corners possible. Whoa, grenade
out, but that's not gonna hit anybody.
Ooh,
Fallen taking out Switch and Samurai taking out Section 8. Now the offense on advantage.
Skrizzle taking out Dolan 6. Premature C4 blow.
Yep.
Hangman getting Samurai.
Yeah, with a clean headshot there from back house.
Utility, Fallen just staying right on it, but Hangman gets him first. That's one round for Entity on Suburbia.
Wow. That went from nothing to everything real quick.
Yeah. So we got, yes, keep in mind, I've not done a cast in a bit, so my casting abilities are probably going to be shitter. So, excuse my
That's
language.
why he brought
Excuse
in
my
the
language.
reinforcements here.
No. No, you're just like a person I stole on the road. Said, hey, you want a piece of candy if you hop in my van? That's all I did for you. You're like, yes, please. I need the candy. But after that first round, we do have a drop from Crusaders.
Looks like they might be a minute then.
Yeah, it might be a little bit, but it's all right. Do. So yeah, Entity not having a cast in a while since season 16.
So almost a year.
Yeah,
Nice.
they have regressed in ranking though. They're going by percentage of teams. They last season, obviously silver. This season dropped the bronze. If you look at
Oh, they were
their
silver. Okay.
yeah
Yeah, I see that.
yeah, if you look at their description for VRML, it shows them. It says something like we don't practice. We don't like do any of that.
Yeah, they don't practice. They like to squeeze in a little time to kill. Oh, looks like we are moving on to the next round.
We do have 5, I think. Wait. Oh,
Yes, it's 5. It's 5v5.
wait. I still need.
All right, and we're off.
I'll head to second floor house, peek out to the left.
See what
and I'll
Crusader
pop
would like
down
to do
and
for
peek out to the right
defense.
once that second's gone by.
Turn lines for y'all.
We got
Forgot
we got
about it.
table
Bro, what?
holding up in center. Samurai with on lane 1. Table taking out section 8 in lane 1.
Samurai
And
taking out
Samurai
Hangman.
taking out Hangman. Yep.
Last 3 pushing through the angle where Dolhan is sitting. Flash comes out. No, that's a smoke. They don't expect them to be sitting here right now. This could be a really clean 2K.
Possibly. Ooh.
One down in the house.
Skizzle taking out table. Oh, and he tried. 6 tried
Skrizzle,
popping out, but was taken out as well.
Skrizzle getting 2 right now. Yeah, I think it was a 45 to start, but a trade goes out, making it a 2v1. Smoke out on objective. Falling.
Yeah, just holding right there on
Straying
the tank.
away
We'll see how it works out.
Yeah, straying away from objective. They are using drum mags. Oh, why am I keep doing that? They are using drum mags from an LSW that someone bring. I don't know who. Jacobo. Getting a little peeky. Does see falling, I'm pretty sure. That time he definitely did.
Behind the tank.
Falling now looking towards Jacobo though. And gets him. Entity with that second round being a Marsoc. Beautiful round from them.
Yeah, and I mean they took that Volk advantage and a Marsoc round, so
Yeah.
2-0, not a good place to be right now. But they can still bring it back. They still have a chance.
Crusaders being down a man doesn't help their situation in that, but they did almost win it. So just this entity still has to be aware. Looks like these teams have 2 different play styles though. Crusaders being the more aggressive team, while entity slow going, checking corners, checking all the possible spots that Crusaders could be
Sarah
hiding.
says there's an echo. Do you think you have me a bit too turned up on the thing?
There's an echo. You might have me too a lot. Remember?
Oh yeah. I turned you down.
Okay, wait. I don't hear myself anymore. I did hear an echo. Oh no, I still hear it.
Okay.
Yeah, I still hear it.
Alright, I got you turned down all the way to 28.
Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right, folks. Next objective is a really nice objective, actually.
I love this one.
Most teams do because you get a lot of points off of it. The Humvee objective. It's probably one of those capped uplinks in the game. As you saw, Crusaders still don't have that 5th back. Not opting to take a timeout.
We can rotate.
See Skrizzle
Smoke.
going towards the center. Opting not to get that early line across. Having the chance to kill 2 there. Making
Yeah.
Crusaders man down advantage even worse.
Got one.
Switch taking out, or just downing, falling over there in the center. Looks like
Tabell's,
they did a 4-man in center, did they?
yeah, all going in the direction of it.
Oh, Switch killing Samurai.
Left.
Falling, only being down. What a swing from Switch.
Only one of them left.
Tabell
Only one
too
of
late for the refrag.
them- Oh, fuck.
Till
He's-
still holding that line, holding to pick off Switch. And falling is still down, so.
Section
He
8
pulls back.
sitting down while Switch tries to get an angle on him, as well as T Skrizzle. Tabell finally getting Jacobo, who is behind Humvee. Crusaders has a chance. No. Switch
I got him.
Amazing headshot by Switch right there.
getting the exposed Tabell on the second floor.
Yep, that brings it to a 3-0.
3-0. Not even a full round has passed. Every round has ended before the 4-minute mark. So we've had at least 5 minutes of gameplay.
It's alright.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
Savage told you to not curse. No, this is a family-friendly shooting game.
My bad, Savage.
Yeah,
I will keep it to a low, okay? Just for you, Savage.
how have I been doing better than you, man? Come on.
As we are going to the 4th round. Crusaders still does not have their 5th. They might honestly be looking for a reserve. I don't know. I have not
This one's
checked.
possibly.
I haven't checked the league reserves in the VRML Discord yet. So
I can check that for you, probably. Oh, scroll down here to reservist. Oh. Looks like they're not currently looking for one. I've not seen anything out yet.
I guess they're just hoping he joins back.
Or they could be doing a 4v5, who knows?
Their 4v5s haven't looked
Alright.
convincing though, which is my only concern. Their first defensive one didn't look that bad, but that 4v5 on Marsoc, any 4v5 on Marsoc, you're it's heavy disadvantage, no matter what team you are.
I'm gonna
You're without a guy to do like push with you. The more utility you bring, the better, you know.
Smoke's going out.
I got that.
Switches drum mag AK5C.
Yeah, they must spot at L8.
Yeah, spraying into that bushes. Crusaders not being as aggressive as they were.
Oh,
That might have
that
just
grenade
caused
only
them.
down table, but they connect. Samurai killing a Hangman over there on the far left. And 3.
Skrizzle
Ooh,
and Samurai
Did he
trading.
trade? Was that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Switch. Getting it. Another one.
Yeah.
Down
Confirming
to
table.
down to 2 Crusaders left. On objective. Dolahan,
we
you
gotta
have
see
to
a cap.
peek. You have to peek this Dolahan. The seconds going by without Dolahan checking objective. Doesn't full see.
Oh, how did he
Doesn't
not see
fully
him?
peek it. That cost them
What a cap.
an extra
Nice.
point they didn't need to allow.
Wow.
All
Minute 20.
in a minute 20, almost not equaling a round. We have Entity 5-0 on Burbia.
That's impressive right there.
The cost of not having a 5th sort of shows, as they just got overwhelmed. The smokes,
Yeah.
and just game sense. Like, if you see that many smokes on objective, you have to check it, no matter what you're doing. If you're holding the most important line in the game and you're the last one by objective, you have to check it. You can't let that happen.
Yeah, they just had too many things going wrong at once, but they can still bring it back. It's one map down. That doesn't mean they're completely out.
Yeah, that's if they get a fifth though. I don't think they'll be able to pull it back if they don't get a fifth. Because, like I said, the power of the fifth is like everything to this game.
Yeah, it is very essential.
Put your guesses in the comment section. It says where you can see if Crusaders or Entity is gonna win. Personally,
Yeah.
I think Entity right now, just off this first map showing.
Well, you know what? I'm just gonna go against you and just say Crusaders have it then. Oh, moving on to Snow Peak for the second map.
Snow Peak. As it looks like they still don't have their fifth.
That could cost them, but it is a bigger map, so we'll
Nor-
see how they're able to maneuver better.
Here's the thing. Normally on bigger maps, you don't want this situation like in Downfall or Quarantine. Snow Peak is one of them that you could get away with a 4v5 on some of the objectives. On only some of them. Like Killbox and the North Hangar. Those are two of them that you can get away with a 4v5. Just because of how limited angles there are for them to get to you. You have more ways that you can just basically sit down, hunker down, just wait. On Quarantine and other of those maps, there's so many ways for them to get to objective. You basically need a fifth. But on Snow Peak, they have a chance.
Yeah, I would like to see how they are able to pull it off.
Let's do this. Get the names in.
Yeah, get those teams written down to me. Come on.
I'm doing it. I forgot to get the KDs for last round.
It's all
But
good, man.
Still, don't see the fifth yet. Haven't said to me that they're calling a timeout.
Did they just say they were doing that?
No, not yet.
But we'll see. So on Snow Peak, Entity has a okay track record on here. They've only played it twice this entire season,
And
so definitely not their most played map, but
Entity, no, Crusaders, like I said, they need one of these good objectives, and they get it. They get the kill box objective. This is the only reason I say this is a good thing. Yes, there are 4 ways in, but you can hold these heavily, but just by sitting inside. You can just literally sit, guy right here, not exposed to anything else. All these things just sitting here watching that. Over here, have I sit in this corner? Maybe even sit right here. Here you have a far angle down. You could watch that, make sure they don't even come up the hill.
yeah. Very common spot as well.
Yeah, it is common, but it does work
But it works.
sometimes. Here you
It
can just
works.
sit. You can just sit right here, like all these others. No other spot can see you. Even if they peek through that door, like get all like they almost like check the pie, like pie it basically. They can't see you still. All you do is sit right here, like that. This one, sit right here. Actually no, they can see you. So probably. Yeah.
Your 6 is exposed though.
Yeah, you can sit right here. Yeah, this is one of the objectives that a 4v5 can manage. But
If they could pull it off, man.
seeing
that'd be something- that'd be
Entity's
sight.
utility usage for that Humvee objective on Suburbia has got me thinking that they are going to, if Crusaders does just do the defense I did, all I'm thinking is Entity's going to throw a ton of flashes, ton of frags, ton of smokes, basically freak out the Crusaders defense and win. That's what I think is going to happen. Even though,
I can't disagree with that. We might see something very similar.
yeah. Other than that, C4s, I guess, just using those is going to be heavy on this objective too. As we still don't have a fifth. And we might be taking a timeout. Yes. Not timeout, but they are looking for one. They are
Did
looking
they
for a
post that
reserve.
in the.
They are looking for one. So
Oh,
we have,
they put it in the Discord just 2 minutes ago.
we have life, ladies and gentlemen. We have life.
Yeah, looks like Venom might be coming in
They,
and taking that spot.
my guess is they took a timeout and just didn't tell me, but it's whatever.
Yeah, we got a good chat in.
Yeah, it's fine. I can just take a educated guess at what's happening right now. So we'll probably be waiting for that fifth onto to join Crusaders roster. I'm going to just quickly. This may hinder the stream a little bit, but I don't care. So entities most won round by percentage or map by percentage is Subway, and they didn't ban it, but they also didn't pick it. So, and then the next is Quarantine, which they also didn't ban or pick.
We'll
But-
have to see.
But they picked Snow Peak, their 25% round win map that they've only won 3 rounds on through the 6 games they've played.
Well,
That
they're just trying to get their numbers up.
I don't understand that though. Like, you should be picking your best maps for these games. It's kind of, I don't know.
Well, we're not here to criticize, Timmy.
I am here to criticize. I am bad cop in this scenario. They will feel my wrath.
Yeah, we got you over here with Sailor Mouth too.
Oh, apparently, according to Savage, yes. Savage is the one that's gonna sway me from cursing ever again. I can already tell.
How to reach that a 5-0 is crazy on their first map and on their way. Yeah, that just gave them
Oh.
a huge boost.
Yes, the connoisseurs have 18 votes for Crusaders to win this, and NCG has 5 of them on Suburbia.
Yeah, so the
But they did get a reserve. It's one Phenom.
Venom, yeah, I've played with Venom before.
There's another one.
She is a good player, so I'll be excited to see how this gets played out.
Now they can spread out a little bit more. But NCG getting this southern spawn,
Follow me.
Yeah,
able to
moving fast through tunnels.
they can easily get to the north here. Doesn't look like it though. I think they're gonna go do a little thing through Horseshoe, but we do have a reserved defense here.
It looks like is that a 2-3 split? Or is it a
Oh.
5-man?
Yeah, they might be just 5-manning one of the tunnels, possibly the one that Samurai is sitting in right now. Not watching the angle, only watching close.
We might see a peak happen here.
Jacob making the cross. Possibly 2 going towards that north side where the sandbags are. Right over here.
Yeah, right where Venom is sitting, so we might see contact.
No,
Oh no,
Dolan.
Venom's inside.
Dolan's holding a tight
Dolan's
angle down
holding
the hill.
Okay, we might see contact there. As 2 men
Everyone's
push.
moving away from it. Wow. We might.
Wow.
I think they're just going to keep with the 5-man.
All right. I could dig with that.
Let's see what weapons we got here. We have an M203 possible smoke or flash, an LSW as they have bought on
Frags out, but it's not gonna find anybody.
Dolan. Moves away from the angle at the crucialest point possible. They needed him right here to stop this cross. Or from even just getting up the hill. Oh, we actually might have a C4. Wait.
Not seeing one.
There's a little nook also.
Making noise. Not being
Yeah.
quiet about it. As we do
Oh,
a
we might see a
falling.
swing by falling.
Falling in 1.
Ooh.
Falling in 3.
Out switch. He got
No,
3
two,
keys there?
two, no, there's 2.
2, okay. Moving that to a 4v3.
I can't believe I missed that, my damn thing.
Smokes out by Hangman Dolan.
Sitting behind this box right
back.
here.
Yeah, holding a more reserved angle.
He probably can't see in the smoke right now, that's why he's not peeking anything.
Yeah, it's very smart.
Moving
Ooh,
to
they
this
might be
door.
trying to... I wonder if they're going to split here or if they're just going to keep with the full force.
This is when they're
Except they're going
splitting,
for the
yeah.
split. Yeah. Frags out.
Frag.
Not trying to connect. More
Another
utility.
smoke. This is
Good
what I said that we're
smoke.
gonna do. This is what I said they're gonna do. They're just gonna smoke the ever living hell out of this room.
Oh,
Don't-
downing Phenom.
Don't
That's
hang.
TK.
Oh. The swing onto
Killing Hangman Samurai, taking out Skrizzle.
last
My bad.
last man up to Section 8 who has a smoke on his pouch.
On his body.
I hope he knows that he can still be seen. Very, very
Phenom getting revived, turning this to a
Easily.
1v4. Not a good place to be right now.
Section 8 smoke is finally wearing out as we might see a Phenom swing.
Possibly, or getting into contact with Dolan right here.
Again, the Itzo. Section is making sound cues, so, but they all have rotated to the northern side, no, eastern side of
Frags are out.
Did he even pull the pin?
I don't think he did.
Wow, unpulled
Smokes
pin.
are out. He's gonna be rotating to the left, where a lot of them are at.
Sound cues have been made. Section gets 1.
Wow. Very.
Then
Wow,
Tabo
push.
gets the refrag for the first
Yeah.
round of Crusaders that they have gotten this game.
Yeah. That is wild.
So it's 1 point
Right.
towards them.
Oh, Hammy just popped in, said, "Let's go Crusaders," and immediately figured out that they were not.
They were
on
5. listen, the connoisseurs wanted Crusaders to win, but then they get
Yeah.
5.
If I was the connoisseur, I would be a bit nervous on this one.
Who
But we'll
else?
see.
Who else is playing Samurai? We got. I'll tell you who's playing Hammy.
Yeah, we'll tell you, Hammy. Chill out, all right?
So on the Crusader side, we got Tabel, Dolan 6, Falling, Samurai, and Phenom as the reserve. And then on Entity, we have Jacobo, Hangman, Section 8, T Skrizzle, and Switch 201.
And I am having a horrible time with names right now.
I think I have Crusaders winning this one too. Yeah, most people do. I think it's like an 18-3. So it's 6-1 odds. 6-1.
I can actually probably check that right now.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's
Actually,
6-1. We do have 12 people in the chat right now. It's nice. It's nice. We do love
Yeah,
Onward.
Hammy's got Crusaders.
Yeah,
for
Hammy
this
says I
one.
do.
Yeah. All right, so it's 18-3 right now on Crusaders.
Yeah, 6-1 odds
So-
for Entity to win.
Savage, actually, Timmy, you're getting banned.
I'm banning Timmy. No. I have the power, Savage. Just remember that. Where is Tom?
Yeah, Tomahawk. I don't know, dude. I was also looking for him, Hammy.
Get him on.
Hoping
right
I would see him
now.
today, but he's not here.
Actually, I think Tomahawk may have been in that first round where they had 5. I'm not for sure.
Might have.
Yeah, he
I
may
am
have been.
I don't know.
It's a yes or no, you know.
That round took them a minute, man.
That was
Complete contrast to what we've seen on Suburbia.
yeah. That round may have been as long as all the rounds we had on Suburbia combined. May have.
All right, moving on to the second round, where we got Entity on Volk. I'd like to see how they hold this. They are powering.
Maverick, y'all leave. Maverick, y'all leave. Maverick, y'all leave. Maverick, just leave. Maverick, just leave. Thank you.
I disrespect them.
No, Maverick. Okay. Back to Onward. Crusaders getting the most southern spawn, and Entity getting is obviously their own spawn, but we do have more aggressive, a little bit more aggressive with switching the horseshoe, holding this line, making sure Crusaders don't cross.
Yeah, I've yet to actually seen that before. It's a very interesting hold, though. I like to see how it pays off for him.
Fallen and Dolan gonna run into switch here. Not gonna check it. Will the trigger discipline come in play? No, as he misses the first view, but finally gets him. Callouts saying they're in horseshoe. Does he know Dolan's here though?
I don't know, I just heard their voices. I got a kill. One outside killed.
They do have a correct.
Dolan hearing that call out.
And they have a correct
See how it
kill
works out
count.
for him.
They have a correct kill count too.
Horseshoe tunnels.
Oh, Phantom about ready to switch.
Switch with the gun being
Winning
down.
in a trade.
Yeah. Switch with his gun down. Being able to trade that is actually really nice for
Yeah, I was not
Entity.
expecting a trade like that.
Yeah, and Dolan has no idea that Phantom even traded either.
Yeah. So right now he's just working off of what he knows.
Wasting a smoke just to possibly even cross this. We do have oh, never mind.
Yeah, let's get a nice look on the inside here. I'd
Yeah.
like to see it.
The rest of the inside has a nice defense, really good lines. Only
Yeah.
spot that's no wait. Yeah, Section 8. Yeah, this was what I was thinking. Being able to see the feet of anyone that comes in through that door. We then have Hangman over here. The only reason I don't like this spot is because of that. That is the only reason I hate this spot. You can be seen from there. It's a risk, but it works in some cases. Jacobo, I love this. Possibly.
Oh, we got Dolan coming up on the north side entry right there.
Yeah.
Or actually, my bad, west side entry. That's my bad.
Yeah, Jacobo. That's a good spot. T. Skrizzle looking at this door. Yeah, this is a pretty good defense for the inside. It's going to be hard to break for the Crusaders offense. As they have split off. Dolahan not pushing with his team. About to enter without his teammates.
And the chat is popping off right now. We love to see that.
So we got Esta. We got Jared.
Oh, Dolan getting taken out by Jacobo. They're on the south side.
4v2.
Into a 4v2, yes. With them two on the full-on east side, taking it real slow. They're pretty spaced out.
Too spaced out. To the point where
Yeah.
they can't get the refrag. Samurai needs to be with Tabelli here.
Yeah.
Because
Bell just holds back, man.
even though they probably can't get the refrag, he should be in a spot where he should actually get info. Since Samurai is so far back, he can't get info off of this. Samurai's also making sound cues too, which is even worse for Tabel.
Crusaders.
No, for Tabel in
Crusaders in
particular.
general.
Yeah.
2 minutes.
Hangman
Oh.
giving him his position.
Jacobo is gonna be able to get that refrag. Same with T Skrizzle with that long line.
It's a nice line, yeah. No! He blew himself up! Hangman!
Taking out Tabel
No!
and
There were
Tabel
two different
knocking
grenades.
Hangman.
Two different grenades. Jacobo getting the final kill. Those were two different grenades right there. I thought he TK'd himself.
No, yeah, I saw the 2 lines. So
Wow. 1-1. Fifth one have been necessary there for that one. Entity's defense holding strong. That one I think just comes down to how long you've played. Most players
Yeah.
who've played the game for a long time would have at least batted an eye to it. But I think, who was it? I think Falling. Yeah, Falling didn't even look. He just ran right by it. You have to. Yeah, I think it wasn't, right? Yeah, it was. It was. Like, you need to be checking every spot possible. Can't be just running through the map willy nilly.
Hammy, to answer your question on when I got a PC, I still don't.
I am right now streaming my POV to him.
Yeah, he is streaming his screen, and I'm watching that. So,
Skylar, no one is running a Stetchen, and Savage, no one's running a shotgun.
yeah.
No, stop it.
I'll take you up on that shotgun bet, Savage.
No one is running a shotgun. No one is running a shotgun.
All right, we got the dual hanger OBJ.
Yeah,
This is my favorite on Snow Peak.
This
by
is-
a long shot.
This is one where defenses do struggle. It forces your defense to spread out, has to check basically every single lane in the game. So it tests how well you can hold a line and how well your 1v1 skills are, or 1vx skills are.
They weren't. Wait, why'd
Oh shoot, Jared's in the chat. I didn't even see you there, man. What's
Wait,
up?
are we 1v4ing?
You need to go.
Are we 1v4ing? What?
Yeah, Phenom's... I'm pretty sure Phenom got
Phenom's
stuck in the
gone.
lobby. No, they didn't realize she got stuck. Bro!
And Dolan just checked his tablet. You should have seen that. I guess we're gonna be 5v4ing this one.
Wow. We do have the majority of entity right now going to this lane 4 and 5 area.
We're gonna keep going. Just be careful of the cross shot.
Unaware
They can
that...
get a
Actually, wait.
yeah.
No, Phenom just left. Phenom just left.
Oh.
Not even in.
Okay, we gotta watch for people.
I guess they have their 5th and they just didn't wait.
I left frag. Tell me when to throw it.
I got no idea.
Okay. Okay, watch under this tower. Watch for under this tower.
Tabelli taking shots at Jacobo. Don't connect though.
Not being able to find that kill though. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure she called him as dead. Switch gang fallen. 5v3.
Okay, let's push up. Let's push up.
Jacob killing Samurai from a wild angle. That's really long.
That is a far angle. Tabelli giving some shots back at him.
Is that the AS Val?
That is the Val.
What's left?
The new Ace Val.
Huh. Alright.
Dolahan, one of the last lines of defense against this southern push. Gun down though. Finally moving towards them. Where T Skrizzle's holding a line. But
No,
Switch.
switches. Okay.
Switch.
Oh, Tabel taking out Switch. Long shot from a Val. I've yet to see that.
Runs out of ammo.
Oh. Taking shots, not able to connect.
This could be the chance for Hangman to get the cap right here.
If he plays his hands right, he will be able to get that cap for sure.
See if I'm going around here. Tabell still holding this angle. Think that's a body. That's actually a Hesco. And then Jacobo
Oh,
coming
Jacob.
from the
Yeah,
ice
Jacobo.
lake.
With a headshot, too. Not a bad one by Entity right there.
This, I said the ones you don't need specifically a fifth to win. This is one that you need a fifth to win. Like I said, it spreads your defense out. So having more people is basically what you need. You need everybody. If you don't have everybody, you can't win. It's impossible.
You can't have too many cooks in the kitchen for this one.
Yeah. As we do get Crusader.
Like the trucker coming in.
Yeah, I guess a reserve for a reserve. Wait, may Phenom might have not been able to. Hold up.
May have.
Not been able to like reserve. I'm trying.
Are we trying to find that? Because I can't find it. Oh, I can't find the Discord right now. I'm struggling. Today is not a good day for me.
I don't know. I think I didn't see anything that said Phenom couldn't play for them, so I don't know why she left.
So in here. Okay, so Phenom didn't say she had to leave, but she did check to see if Raids was in range for them, but they ended up taking Trucker, who was in range. So
I don't know. That's weird. For the one that you needed 5, you get rid of your 5th, just to replace him with another reservist. Now this strong entity team right here, looking to see if they can possibly get the match point once again. Round reset though for the
round reset,
Crusaders.
Skylar said the issue he noticed is that Crusaders is very low coordination. Oh, really? How about you come in here, Cass, man? You do it better than me.
Also, they don't really play on the board. Well, it doesn't also help Skylar that they have 4 people, so that's also one of the things. They still could win this. I could see them still pulling this one out of the bag of their tricks.
Hey, Savage.
It was all about that.
Go find yourself a screwdriver, man.
It did seem that Entity was pushing people more out towards here because we do have a southern spawn, one of the close spawns for the closer spawn. Why can I not go this way, bro? Okay, I don't know. This is one of the closest spawns you can get to the objective, and we have almost every single one of them going here. If Section 8 just peeks this, he is a 4K.
A 4K. Okay.
Yeah. But it seems like Entity holding back, keeping their early lines, not peeking out too much. Jacobo.
I had my
T Skrizzle getting shot at first. Jacobo has a chance to throw a nade.
Ooh, and that's gonna find the connection. Only downing Trucker.
They got lucky there. That should have gotten way more of them.
Yeah, they got really lucky. Very low smoke.
Wasting a smoke, in my opinion, on that revive. So we do have,
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
I guess.
So it looks like Switch got hit with a couple shots there by Samurai, not able to. Or no, Samurai wasn't shooting. Who was he shooting at?
They see Switch? Wow.
Somehow. I
Oh,
wouldn't
they
go
said
and
they
make that
just
shot.
lost someone. They're still 5 up. Oh, why can't I not? Come on. Tabella getting Trizzle on this Hesku wall right here. Jacobo getting falling lane 5. Running into a trucker who
Oh!
trades. Both fully
Nice
being
little trade
dead. 3v3. This is probably one of the best situations Crusaders could have.
TK from a headshot.
Now it's looking good for Entity.
Spoke a little too soon there, man.
That... No. They had that.
They did have it, but unfortunately, those shadows are a little tricky, man. Dolan
Dolan
making a lot of noise
6.
coming around, but Section's not gonna check.
Bro, what is happening? Look back! Look back!
That is surprising. And now Section finally picking up on that, taking out Dolan. Leaving it with a 3v1. All up to Tebble now. Tebble. I've been calling him all sorts of names today, guys.
Tabelli, though. We'll sit on him.
Tabelli. We'll sit on that one, yeah. A lot of options here. We'll see what he can cook.
Taking this slow, checking all the angles. I like this approach. Knows one's in that general direction, so good idea just keeping an eye on it. Does have to be aware of all other angles, though.
Ooh.
Hit
Taking
switch.
shots, downing switch.
Only downing, though. Only downing. Does finish. Good job.
Yep. Found that confirm. Now leaving it with a 1v2.
Missing section 8 on the rotate.
Yeah.
Possible. Almost
Taking shots from
TK'd.
the left.
Hangman almost TK'd section.
Oh, were those shots at Section?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
He'll sure notice he's might be clipping through that wall. Hangman, really aggressive in finding that kill on Tebble.
The match point. The match point.
Match point on Snow Peak.
Yeah.
Oh, how did Breeze said that Finham wasn't in range? That's why they had to switch. Okay.
That's what I thought happened. That's what I thought. Yeah. Okay, that makes more sense. But 3-1 Entity going into round number 5. Match point. Once again, another chance for a 5-point round. They are on Marsoc. So,
Yeah, getting that sting by Marsoc, man. That's what makes him so scary is that they can get that 2-pointer. Over here on single hanger, OBJ, it appears.
yes, we are. Single hanger in the north. This is one of the ones I said you could do a 4v5 with. Your defense doesn't necessarily have to be spread out all the way over there. You could keep guys along this wall. Even though these sheet metal walls are penetrable, there are so many of them, you could sit behind any one of them. As well as the Heskos. The Heskos aren't. Sit behind these. You can sit behind basically anything and be okay.
Yeah, a lot of places to hide.
A lot of places to check. You just got to keep do what Tabelli did. Tabelli got flanked, which is sad, but
It's bound to happen, man.
yeah, it happens to everyone. As we're going,
This is a nice wall.
yeah, as we're going into round 5. This is the KDs. Jacobo 7-2, and leading Entity, and then we have Tabelli leading the Crusaders with a 4-3 KD. So
And one revive.
and one revive. You can't forget about the revive.
Go up in this tower and just barely beat
And it looks like they're going to go
They're
for
due.
a 45.
It's not bulletproof.
A lot of 4v5ing today.
4v5 again. What?
Yeah. Looks like someone, judging by the dots, it looks like they disconnected right when the round started. Or they just didn't get in.
Wow. That can't be happening, bro. If you if you know you've been doing that on 5v4s, you have to be checking this.
Yeah,
Trucker.
very hard south defense.
Oh,
Yeah,
Very-
on my side over here by the hill.
Hangman
Oh, just seeing.
getting very lucky. Missed
Very lucky.
by Trucker.
Left side.
The only issue with where Trucker is saying is that those walls are penetrable. So if they just know exactly where he is, they could just clip him right there.
This is the map knowledge I'm talking about. You need to know this stuff.
Switch
As well as for
right left,
Entity,
probably.
them being planks for so long, they should be shooting through these walls right now.
Like there's one by the tower as well.
I'm surprised they haven't. I was
Yeah.
expecting to see
I'm
it.
gonna stay there until I die.
Hangman,
Hangman peeking. Trucker taking shots, but no connection on him.
there it is. Trucker, you need to get
Hangman.
down, buddy.
Yep, Trucker. I think Trucker realizes that he's moving down. He took a hit to the leg right there. Oh, and he gets
Finally
down by a
down.
Skrizzle.
Down.
And Tabelli taking out Skrizzle with the G36C. I've yet to see that weapon actually get played.
Got the one on the
Getting
left.
downing switch, but not. Will he be able to find the kill?
Gotta check. You always gotta tap the bodies. Remember, if you even check the head. There
Oh,
you
there
go.
he goes. He checked it.
What the hell just happened to my game? Smokes
Right,
on
so
the
now it
hill
is-
from Hangman.
3v3.5. That is my bad. Hangman is injured.
He's trying to poke around the right side of that snow.
I like that they're doing the semi-automatic taps for these longer range shots.
Oh, apparently I
Being
didn't.
more
I
accurate.
didn't switch. I didn't change my screen on the last one. My bad, guys.
Really? I didn't
Yeah,
even catch that.
yeah. I thought I clicked it, but it's whatever. This should be being seen right now. Yeah. Okay. It's a tradition to happen in one of mine.
It's traditional at this point.
Alright.
Alright, Section 8 and Jacobo over there on the far left. I don't know if they see. Oh, never mind. Till taking out
Yes.
Jacobo. He got a 3-piece on this round. That is amazing. I'm surprised they have not picked up Trucker yet. They've had all the time in the world to do it by now.
3 dead, 2 up.
Jared called you a rookie.
Yeah, I saw that. Wood ranked caster for real. Trying, bro. Samurai.
I can't see him very well.
You're getting flamed in the comments. I like to see it.
I'm banning everyone who does that,
No,
bro.
there's 2 others. I don't know where they are.
You just got that power back.
We got one
Plastic
across
5
the ice,
dirt
one
ring.
across
Okay,
the ice
bro.
on the right side.
Alright. 2v3, 2 minutes left on the clock. Let's see what Crusaders can cook here. They have the man advantage. Or not table, my Trucker's about ready to bleed out. He's been down for way too long.
He should already be dead.
Falling, downing Hangman, finding the kill.
Where's
Leaving
falling?
it to a 1v3
Oh,
scenario.
falling's over here.
Trucker finally bleeding out.
Section 8 though.
Yeah. Minute 30 on the clock.
1v3. Wait, does he
Yeah, he's
wait,
got-
does he have a mag?
He's got an LA85. I think he's got a drum mag, yeah.
No, wait, does he have a mag in the gun? I don't think I saw one. Okay,
Yeah,
he
he's
does.
got
Okay.
a mag.
Good. I was about to say from like the POV perspective, it didn't show him with it.
Yeah, it does that sometimes. I'll be running around and it'll look like players not having mags in their guns. I don't know what it is, but
This is what I mean. 4v5 for this one. It works.
it does
Like-
work.
Yeah. Cuz like I said, there's not many ways you can go. You can just put guys at those spots. Honestly,
Section 8 moving up to an elevated position.
honestly for this one, Crusaders got lucky. The Entity team tried to go across the ice instead of just going all the way around to north, all around where section is right now. They try to get across the ice way too open for anyone. Falling getting
Section 8, finding falling,
falling getting
making it a
dropped.
1v2 scenario.
Under 30 seconds. Entity last time needing at least 15 to cap. Doesn't look like they'll be able to get the cap in. Doesn't know Tabelli's still in the Hescos though. Dolan
Dolan
got capped
is
on
actually
last
already getting
time.
to it here. They're not going to be able to get that cap. There's no way. But he did
Oh.
find Dolan, but they ran out of time, unfortunately. Giving Crusaders another point, leaving it with a 3v2.
He finally did it. Let's go, W. Big W. What? Okay, everyone's complaining about stuff now. What? I did my job. I did my job now.
They're praising you for getting your screen checked.
We can watch
That's
this
what's
one.
going on.
Good, we can watch this one. I have been abused, tortured, all of the above. Let's see if Crusaders is gonna bring their 5th in this time. I think we've only seen like 2 or 3 rounds with 5 people on their side.
Skyler said one more core member crashed. Yeah.
Yeah, that. I don't know. They have to keep this up. They can't. Can't.
Looks like
can't
they have
keep this
another
up.
5th in.
They do. Yeah, it's the same guys. I think he just forgot to get in.
Oh, he just didn't come in. Okay.
Yeah, that's all it was.
I personally would have round reset it, but I mean, you could pull off 45, and they clearly showed that here.
Okay, Skylar, that's just rude. You can't be talking like that about teams, okay? You're being toxic, and I'm gonna ban you, okay?
Yeah, you're getting timed out, pal.
Yeah, you're gonna get timed out. Yeah, yeah. By the goon squad. We are getting into this 6th
Round
round.
6.
We
Yep.
still have match point for Entity, who is now on the Volk.
Oh,
So-
Crusader got their 5th in this time, so we'll see how they'll be able to do this push.
They do have 5.
Samurai
Oh my
wasn't
god.
going. Okay.
They do have 5. Why are we playing the big tower in the big 2025? They do get the same spawn as Entity. It does look like they're splitting up. We are. Looks like basically. Whoa, voice crack. Basically the same.
Basically.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. excuse my French. Excuse my French. Basically the same push because they have 2 going this way, setting a guy on the Hescos, and then having 2 wrap around. Except it's a little bit slower.
Yeah, we saw something very similar to Entity's push here.
Very different defense though from Entity.
Yeah,
3 in the north. Hangman. 4 looking
One-
north. 1.
One on south.
Technically, no one's. They have a free passage.
Yeah.
This is something you should never do for defense. You should never allow teams to get even close to that dip. That may cost Entity, even though Crusaders have been giving sound cues for like a while now.
It's bound to happen, man. It is bound to happen.
Check
See
up on
what they can.
check up on falling in the lane, middle lane 3, middle lane 4 area.
Yeah, this seems to be very similar to what Entity did. Or, my
Except
bad.
the only thing is, falling and whoever's with them, I think it's Tabel. They're actually
Yeah.
they might actually continue to go north. I think Zaton over the fire.